story that surrounded this man, this particular king, Apetu of Ipetumodu. If I'm to write a book, I think the title I'm going to give the book is The Man That Wore a Crown, Now in Chain. That's the title I'm going to give the book. Can you see what greed has caused? Yes. Someone that's supposed to be a custodian of culture, see the embarrassment that he has brought to his people through greed. Yes, now, for those of you that are familiar with the story, this king is from Osun State, Onpetu of Ipetumodu. The story broke out last year that he was caught in the US, that is fraud in COVID-19 thereabout, and he was convicted, sentenced to 4 years in prison. Someone that's supposed to be a custodian of the culture. Now see what greed has now caused. That's the reason why I titled this video that the man that wore crown now in chain. Can you see? Can you see what greed caused? And I comes to imagine that this thing happens in Nigeria. We all know Nigeria where law is respecter of person. The reason why we are hearing this, the reason why this information is in public space is because it's not happening in Nigeria. If to say this kind of case happens in Nigeria, you will be hearing that they've adjourned it maybe 10 years. Yes, now. But it happens in a place where law is not respecters of person. Their law over there doesn't care the kind of person you are. They don't want to know whether king or not. In as much they have the evidence that you commit the crime, you must face the wrath of the law. I believe it is if it is Nigeria, we won't hear anything. It will not even come out to public. That's what happens when you find yourself in a system that works. What is now going to happen to the throne? I think by now, maybe the state government will have asked maybe the family for him to vacate. Maybe they should choose another person. Because this kind of person can bring this kind of disgrace to his community, and we should expect that maybe after serving his daytime, because from the news I heard, after these 4 years, they will now still give you another 3 years, whereby they will be monitoring his activities. Altogether, going to 7 years or 8 years. Can the community wait for that so long for him to come back? But here we are in Nigeria. Anything can happen. Yes, anything can happen because from the information that we have been receiving, that some of the function that the king supposed to be the ones to attend, that his wife is the one attending. It's supposed not to be so. The the custodians of law, those that are supposed to be a custodians of law, look at the kind of disgrace they brought to their community. This is what greed does. Greed. Greed. When you are greedy, this is what it does. It embarrasses you, it embarrasses your family, it embarrasses the community you come from. A whole king, a whole king, imagine participating in fraud. Yes, the head that was crowned, now in chain. I think it should be a best-selling book to serve as a lesson to our young ones that greed is not good. This is what greed can cause. Yeah, I would like you to share your opinion in the comment section.